welcome back to Link Media TV. This is Becky with me, Premise and Drew. And with me today is an amazing guest who has many hats and has excelled in all his journey. From a musician, entrepreneur, TV host, to even a chef. I'm going to let him take you through his success story.
Thanks for having me.
I'm your guest, majina yako kamili.
Alright, so I go by the name David Mudhengi, otherwise known as Holy Dave.
So, Holy Dave, tell us your career, what was like growing up? Where did you school?
I've grown in 3 different places. Grew up in the US, grew up in Machakos, and grew up in Nairobi. Na nimesomea in each and every place, so culture yangu mix kidogo. Yeah, and it was good growing in each place because I learned different things from different places.
So, ulisomea nini shule?
Campus studies, right? Yeah, so imagine nilisoma computer science, but I changed my career, nikaingia business. After computer science, at DISOWNED University, nikaingia USIU, nikafanya my Masters of Business Administration, nika specialize in strategy na finance. Alafu baadaye nikajoin the University of Nairobi, nikaanza kusoma my PhD in entrepreneurship and small business development.
Wow. So hata ujasomea, you haven't studied media?
Sijasomea media, funny thing. Na nimework Citizen as a host for 3 years. Sasa niko KTN na host show. Sijasomea media, imagine. Na sijasomea upishi.
Wow. So any talent?
I guess, you know, there are things you pick up along the way kwa journey yako in life. Na ujui kama hizo vitu zitaikusaidia at a certain point. Unakumbuka like high school, ukijoin journalism club, debate club, ukijoin different scouting na vitu zingine. Hizo vitu zinakuja kusaidia later in life. Yeah, so I guess ndio nazitumia saizi.
Tunakujua kama Holy Dave. Is Holy Dave a nickname?
Yeah, Holy Dave is a nickname. Nakumbuka when I started rapping niko high school, my first lines, kuna line ilikuwa nasema, it's me, the Holy Joe, the trainer, entertainer, telling about the danger when the devil ruled my life. So yo Holy Joe tu nika change, naitwa David, nikasema tu Dave. So ikakuwa Holy Dave na ni jina actually my parents don't like. My mom hapendi hiyo jina. Mbona unajiita Holy? Unajua Mungu peke yake ndio Holy. Yeah, but jina imekwama na nimetembea tu na mpaka saa hizi.
So how did your music journey begin?
In high school. In high school, actually to be accurate, it's at a camp. Unajua hizi macamp watu wenda during school holidays, ita Word of Life Bible camps. Shout out to watu wa Word of Life. Tulikuwa nenda huko na ilikuwa so free, na kuna kitu ilikuwa inaitwa talent show at 5 p.m. after games. So my brother Mumo akaniregister siku moja, akaona niko na talent, niko form 1 na nika spit my first bars hapo hivyo, my first 16. After hiyo watu wakachangamka, then nikaendelea tu kuimba through high school, nikaenda mafunky, mimi ndio napewa mic ni represent shule yetu. Then fast forward sasa, after high school niko DISOWNED, hiyo ndio time nilitoa my first solo song, my first song collabo, and then a solo song. By the time niko na Reason na hit in like 2009, hiyo ndio time watu wakakuja kunijua vizuri.
So there are a lot of challenges, especially for gospel musicians in a face in Kenya. It's not really appreciated as much as secular.
Yes.
So what are the type of challenges we face kama gospel musician?
As you said, look at the industry as this big. The gospel industry is smaller because not everyone listens to it, and then unaigawanya even inakuwa less ukiweka hip hop, because mimi nilikuwa do hip hop. So a major challenge was trying to establish a name and be known nationwide, yet uko na small following like that. Kwa hivyo usipotoa song ina hit itajulikana. So actually getting that attention was number 1. Number 2, a lot of young musicians out here wanaanzisha their careers ile hauna pesa, si ndio? Uko campus ama hata uko mtaani, so finances, and it's an expensive industry. Audio 15k, video 150 and above. So by the time unamaliza hiyo unatafuta airplay, industry kuna macartels. Unajua si wa Kenya tunajulikana for macartel. So cartels ziko kila mahali, hata kwa industry. Shows being given to the same guys, kosa airplay, watu kupromote watu wao. So hiyo ilikuwa major challenge nikigrow in the industry, but you know, we worked hard. na tukaweza establish our names, na tukaweza bring out talent in the industry. So nothing, hakuna to see possible. Regardless of the challenges you're going through, you just need to put in work and believe in God. Mimi naambianga watu two things ziliniweka where I was na pale niko saizi. It's just hard work and believing in God, because God haezi bless mkono mtupu. Unajua, he blesses the work of your hands, but if there's nothing in your hands, there's nothing to bless. Simple mathematics is anything times zero is zero. Sindio? So if you don't work, there's nothing for God to bless, but just put in work and then leave the rest to God.
So how did your parents teach you being a musician?
First of all, they didn't care. My parents didn't care much. I remember my dad, the first time niko na reason hit like 2010, hiyo ndio time secretary alileta gazeti akaekelea kwa desk yake, alafu akakuja akaniona hapo, ilikuwa The Pulse magazine, akasema wow, amefika hapa. So hiyo ndio alianza take note kidogo. My mom has never liked what I do. Mom, unaona ilinifikisha pale niko. Yeah, but yeah, my mom has never liked it sana, but I guess it's the generational gap. They don't like this urban stuff, kind of music we're doing, but later on walikuja ku appreciate that, I was speaking out to a generation through the language that they speak best, and it wasn't for them.
So sijakuona ukifanya usanii of late. Do you stop being a musician, or is it like a pause?
Yeah. Si ati nimeacha. Hakuna kitu nishaiacha in life. I believe God amekuwa akinipatia vitu zingine. Yeah, through my talents and abilities, nikigundua vitu zingine that naweza fanya na zina take precedence. Well, I'm not that active in music right now, and I think I did my part. I played my role. Yani ukigoogle jina yangu ama uko nje ulizie, uwezi kosa kuona wale wasanii nimeshikilia mkono na wale nimetoa. I believe I was in the music industry for a reason. I believe I've achieved it. If I'm to go back and do other stuff, itakuwa tu mabonus. But I believe if it wasn't for the music, singepata TV, ninget co-host. If it wasn't for TV, time ya COVID, when I come kaanzisha His Kitchen, singekuwa na hiyo traffic niko na. So everything imekuwa tu build pole pole. That's what I believe.
So everything has just happened for you.
Yeah, everything has a reason and a timing. And as a strategist, there's something called staggering. You stagger your career, you stagger your goals and ambitions. So that time I just wanted to influence people, to inspire and encourage as I build my name, which I did. When you build your name, what do? I'm a student of entrepreneurship and I'm an entrepreneur. So I use that to build a network and an influence to continue growing. Nikifika hapo, what do? Like unapanda mpaka ufike pale unaenda.
Some music really lead to media.
Yeah.
So can you just tell us when you link into media, and do you plan on going back?
Yeah, media ni media. So hata sahi niko media. Sahi na host a show on KTN, a cooking show, and I believe they wouldn't have approached me if they hadn't seen me hosting Bambika on Citizen, knowing that I can express myself and present something. So bado niko media. It's just that that time I was doing a gospel music show, going to high schools and colleges, na saizi nafanya upishi, reaching out to people's kitchens. So ndafanya for now. God knows in the future ndafanya nini.
So would you say your strong faith has impacted you being successful?
Yes, my faith has had a lot to do with who I am and where I am. I'm a man of faith, I'm a man of God. I come from a strong Christian background. My mom and dad have studied theology. My father, up to PhD level, is now a professor in theology. And I grew up in a family where they instilled those values in us. From the US when he was studying, to Machakos, to Nairobi. And his story is so wonderful. God taking him from an orphan at 4 years. Sorry, not an orphan. His dad died when he was 4, and he managed to study with all those difficulties, hunting, eating squirrels, wearing his first trouser, his first shoes, actual shoes in Form 1. He went on and became a lab technician, thinking that God was calling him to science. But then kumbe God was calling him to theology, and therefore those values are things that I saw our family succeeding through. And I vowed, I said that when I'm older in life, I'm going to hold on to them, because if it wasn't for them, I'm sure our family wouldn't be where it is right now. And I said, regardless of if I'm in business or whatever I'm doing in life, I have to hold on to God, and I'm not regretting right now. Life is hard. Life is hard. Any industry that I've joined is not easy, but I've been able to succeed and excel in any. And what does that mean? Is it ni bidii yangu? Hapana. Hosana. Oh Bwana ameonekana.
So, niliona in an interview you said there's a time you struggled with drugs.
Yeah.
Unaweza tuambia about that story na advice unaweza patia the youth sahi, most youth sahi, ensure they really use drugs.
Yeah. I mean, paluko auko peke yako. It's something that a lot of young people have struggled with. So I don't want mine to look as if nilikuwa junkie na maisha ilikuwa imelemea. It's the common peer pressure that I experienced in high school and in campus. Especially high school. Growing up in such a staunch Christian family, sikuwa nimeona vitu zingine mpaka nikafika form 1. So nikaonjeshwa kitu nikasema na ni tamu. Growing up as a shy kid, nikasema sasa nazoongea na madem funky. So ikaanza hivi, alafu nika abuse too. I was drinking a lot in high school, ordering drinks ndani, funky zote niko nimelewa. I remember hata form 4, ile prayer day, ile kuombea watu ndio wafanye exam. My parents didn't even come. Hawakukuja kuniombea, walikuwa lose hope na mimi, lakini poa kukam juu nilikuwa na hangi hiyo siku. Nilikuwa tembea na weed kwa socks. Nilikuwa tembea na sticks 3 kwa socks, na hata school captain anajua, but I was untouchable. So nilianza tu kurebel your time. I thought life wasn't fair, but who said life is fair? Your time nilikuwa sikia vibaya. The rest of my siblings wameenda States, wanasoma in the US. Afu mimi na sister yangu tumeachwa hapa, yeye anasoma an American system school, mimi nasoma Gava. So nilikuwa feel life ni unfair, but one thing I'd like to tell young people, life si lazima ikuwe fair, and you need to take life how it is, and make the most out of whatever you can do. So ilianza hapo na ikaendelea. I mean, kuacha kitu ikuangi rahisi. So I still struggled with it after high school, lakini nikapunguza na nikiendelea nikipunguza, na there's no perfect situation in life, but I'd like to tell you, nikimalizia, ni whatever you're going through, uko peke yako. Yeah.
What do we expect from Holy Dave? What's next?
Well, you can expect so much from me. As we said, I'm doing several things in society right now. When it comes to my foundation, I expect to see a lot of projects that we're doing. Since 2015, we've been supporting education we've been raising support for education-related needs, and we're still doing it. COVID affected things, but we're still raising funds. So expect more projects in that you can volunteer in. When it comes to my businesses, people don't know much about the businesses I do, but mimi naendelea kufanya biashara behind the scenes, because my business is what funds my foundation and also funds HD's Kitchen. But when it comes to HD's Kitchen, expect a lot. I mean, we just started, so I have so much fun creating food content and sharing recipes and giving people tips and encouraging young people to pursue this as a career and to start any business, even if you're not trained. So expect a lot of more content from me. And so many other things. That is in that kumbuki, but I have a lot of goals.
So much dreams of businesses.
Ni business is legit. Yeah, ni business is legit. Ni business is legit. Mimi nimekuwa nikifanya biashara ever since. Like kwanza sasa niko na kagari ka smoky. Na kaita ka Lamborghini. Ni vile sasa tuko kwa ofisi kaka huko kwingine kwa pale nakaa. Niko na kagari ka smoky, hiyo ndio newest project. So na pull up events na my Lamborghini. Nimepointia HD's Kitchen na kuuliza nikugonge ngapi, smoking kupasulia ngapi. Yeah, but aim ya hiyo hata siku za smoky ni ku encourage young people kuonesha that hustle ni hustle. Hapa hivi, this is my office, HD's kitchen, office 3 months old. Aim hapa ni ku get place. Inaweza pikia kama my science lab, ku experiment na kupika vitu za content, na pia naweza welcome watu wakuje wa enjoy, na naweza tulia. Haijaisha bado, desk yangu inakuja, ndio ofisi ikuwe tayari, so expect that ikuje. So HD's kitchen is a business. Even managing HD the brand is a business, and it's taken a lot of my time. But kutoka 2018-19 niliingia Airbnb business, na nikaingiza watu wengi sana kwa hiyo bubble. So kuna hiyo business huko Ukambani where I come from, kuna business ya maji tuna run, tumechimba borehole na mimi ndio manage hiyo business, whether retail watu wanakujia maji ama watu tumeconnectia maji in society na kuandikia my invoice at the end of the month. So businesses zingine mingi sana nafanya behind the scenes.
So where do you see Holy Dave in the next 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years, I see myself as a leader in society. You know, I didn't gather all this influence just to, you know, to waste it and to throw it away. So I'm not saying that naingia kwa siasa, elective office, but you know, even public sector, even private sector, na other sectors bado unaweza lead. So I see myself as a leader in Kenya. Sitasema details, unajua watu wasijue sana, wanaweza attack my strategy, but yeah, I see myself as a leader. I see myself as an individual in society who came, saw, conquered, and established businesses, and established businesses for young people in society. And unajua vile President wetu Ruto ali graduate na PhD yake late. Mi bado sija graduate. Kwa hivyo hiyo time ndakuwa Dr. David Muthengi ama Dr. HD. Tukona book meeting kabla ni meet.
So as we wrap up, ambia watu pili naweza kupata mtandaoni, and any advice you'd like to give to them?
Well, acha nianze na pale unaweza ni get Holy Dave Muthengi on Instagram. I love Instagram the most. Pale Twitter kwa watu wa makelele naitwa Holy Dave. Pale FB kwa watu wangu tunaongeanga sana naitwa Holy Dave Muthengi. Those are my handles. Nimejoin TikTok juzi na naitwa Holy Dave Muthengi pia. Well, what I'm passionate about right now is HD's kitchen, you know, sharing recipes, sharing content with you every week. And if it wasn't for you, ingekuwa pale niko. I'm growing at a faster rate right now with HD's kitchen on social media than I grew when I was on mainstream TV. Imagine. So what does that tell us as young people, and even the older ones, because I'm inspiring everyone right now? It says that as long as you have a passion, you have an ability, you can make it into something. And you don't even need to go to school for it. Miss Jendo Tali College, I trained myself. Well, karibu niseme hapa si hapa where I started. I trained myself. First day of COVID, nikapika liver. Next day nikapika chicken. I called my mom, akaniambia we have something going on. Nika bake cake. Nikaanza ku research. Vile tule msewa alilearn on YouTube, same thing. You can train yourself in any career. Kushika kamera kama yuko nyuma yako, kuhost kama hivi. You can train yourself with what you have na hizo bundles zako. So tuendelee kugrow pamoja on the internet. Take that ability, take that passion, make it into something, make money, build your family, build your community, build society, build Kenya.
So thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you so much for having me. It was so much fun. Maswali yalikuwa ngumu sana. Shout out to the Pal Nation. Shout out to the Pal Nation na my squad. Mnakujanga events zangu, mnani tag online, mkimake my recipe, tuna hang out. So shout out to you.
So tuko kwenye kitchen na tunauliza Holy Dave just a few questions.
Yeah.
Tuambie hobbies zako.
Welcome to my office first of all. Hobbies zangu, I like cooking, obviously. I like traveling, vitu za lifestyle. What else do I like? I like reading. Mimi ni msomi, and watching documentaries. I don't watch movies, documentaries only.
Una support team gani?
Tunaongea juu ya football ama basketball. Hii swali sijaijibu in public. Na niko na reason. Sitaki watu wengine wanichukie. Na wengine wanipende zaidi. But ile team na support ilifanya watu vibaya juzi.
Yes.
No, okay. Mu support team mbili. Moja ilifanya watu vibaya juzi, Liverpool. Arsenal. Yeah, I think the best two teams. Says.
So, unajua kwa social media kuna a lot of comments na DM. Always is holiday dating, not dating.
Nazitanga incoming.
Oh.
Yeah. Mi kwanza niko na Pal Nation. Vile tu nimesema, shout out to the Pal Nation. You guys make me who I am.
Sikivu unalenga swali.
Sitko sawa.
Is holiday ako soko ama yuko soko?
Mimi napenda kila mtu. Next. I go by the name David Muthengi, otherwise known as Holy Dave from HD's Kitchen, and I dare to dream. Do you? Je wewe?